Reece, if you hear this, you bring tears to our asses. Come home.
Yeah, come home. And we are back with another special edition of the Boss Bus Between the Cheeks Bonanza with our special guest tonight, Nerd, aka Kid Corduroy.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey.
Kid Corduroy here, Omaha, Nebraska. Shout
Welcome
outs.
to the podcast, dude.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome, friend.
Show.
Long time
Patricia, for show. My guy, Zachariah.
Zachariah, I like that. That's new.
That's a mod to my Zachariah.
Yeah, it is.
It's
That's
a mode.
great.
It's an ode.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well,
So,
wait 1 second. Rest in peace, Reece. You know what I mean? Like, I knew you wouldn't be here. Shout outs to you. I'm wearing this unisex ensemble, if you will. You know what I mean? Shout outs to
Represent.
Reece.
Represent.
R.I.P. Rest
shout
in
out-
peace.
Shout out to Reece.
Where's
Wow.
he at?
He's in Oregon.
Oh, shout outs to Half a Bus.
Half a cheek. Well, we got a cheek, and now we got like Patrick was the glue of the cheek, but now he's like the supplemental
Third nipple.
other cheek.
Yeah, I became the surgically placed cheek implant.
So you're like a Kardashian?
Essentially, yeah.
Oh, that's tight. At least you
Yeah.
got that supplement.
you guys can
know
call
what I
me
mean?
Kim if you want.
I'll call you Patricia. We all know what kind of Kardashian he is. Salute.
All right. Cheers to that. So guys, how are you?
How am I? Well, I'm fantastic. You know, it's
I'm not well.
a beautiful Monday, coming off the weekend. Spicy hot, just enjoying the beginning of my week. You know, fixed my tire today. You know, wasn't happy to have it broken yesterday, but you know, it's fixed today.
What happened? You're flat?
No, actually, my tires are insured for flat, so I get paid like $10 or $20 for my.
You get paid for flat tires?
No. I have
Oh
to, I
shit,
have
let's
to
get
pay,
some
so
nails in the road real quick. Okay,
So-
well, the one question everybody's wondering, are you now rolling?
I am rolling.
Hey, he might be. Cheers, salute.
God, cheers to that.
Yeah.
Scoot back a little bit. Just back.
I think you should let your luscious locks flow, but that's just me.
Wait. I
Hairline
got
too
you.
bad.
You're not going to do it because you don't know the fucking lighting is. I got this. Bam!
That's-
Shabangle!
Alright.
Shaboogin. Let me hit that once.
I don't know if I like that. I might just take my hat off.
Just.
CEO,
But you committed to
Masanami.
the hat.
What? Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, we're taking it off.
There you go. Too.
So today we're just gonna work with this. I'm just gonna braid it up, make him look like, Conan the Barbarian.
That'd be
Salute to that.
Salute to
If you
that.
could make me look like Arnold Schwarzenegger in his fucking heyday, like
Get to the chopper. The man always gonna be strutting.
He will be.
He will be.
He's not going to stop.
He's not. There's no stopping the Terminator, bro. Like he's gonna keep coming and coming. Sarah Connor. You know what I mean? O'Brien.
Yep.
Conan.
Yep. Yeah, as his continual names.
as he was
Go.
actually an immigrant
Sandra.
from Austria, and he still became a governor
Austria.
in
Paris.
California. He actually was
France.
born and raised in Austria and immigrated to the United States later on in life. So the
That's
fact that
crazy.
he became a governor,
For
being
the state of California
yeah,
too.
being born in Austria is crazy. Like I think
That's
that's
odd.
that's sick.
He is almost Olympian god like.
Yeah.
Low key, that's fucking Schwarzenegger, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is. So I'm glad you guys are doing great. What's up, Kid Corduroy? Besides me
First
wearing
off-
the merch.
First
Oh
off,
yeah, shout outs to my boys.
Who
Always
are you?
rockin' love. Oh, hi, I'm Kid Corduroy. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. I'm the kid, you know what I mean? Fabric of your life, fabric of my life, to spread it. Like some
So-
good cheeks,
so
you know what I'm
for
saying? Or good sheets.
we know all about the good cheeks. So, but for people that haven't heard your music before, what kind of music do you make? Like, what is your genre? What is your personal vibe that you feel like you put into music
I
yourself?
make a variety. It's very vast and wide. Like my sound really wouldn't be defined as one sound. I would say. I mean, it bridges off into different sounds. I got some more emotional stuff, like my song "Calling Me." Calling Me is about, waiting there with your girl, you know what I mean? You're getting lit all night, but she's at home just, blowing up your tux, you put that shit on airplane mode, you know what I mean? Nobody can talk no more. So you get home at 8 a.m. and get scolded. You know what I mean?
Hiding in the couch downstairs.
Yeah, and then, I got songs like, my song Gutters is, really it's just about all the dumb shit that I've done throughout my life and, like, the really grimy shit And shout out to the song Weak and Grimy, another song about that. But back to the song Gutters. In the video, I kind of do a reverse baptism, if you will, or like stripping myself all evil in one of the beginning scenes.
Real fast.
Yeah.
It was funny when you gave them the
bridging
shirts after,
universes.
after the waiting room show when you gave him and Reece the shirts.
They already have more universes bridging.
That was super funny. Nerd. When you gave him the shirts after like he helped you with your files and DJ for you, I was like, yo, he likes. He was like, I bought my shirt full price because I like, I was supporting from him. Like,
No, I like your guys' style.
No, but just like the fact that you were like you came at like you were just like after everything you're just like, hey guys, here, take a shirt, and I'm like, oh, like he likes you guys.
Well, yeah, and also you guys were killing it with the fucking like I knew you guys were gonna kill it with the hosting shit. Like that was a really good show.
Bro, they're singing
like
still.
Low key that shit like. Rest in peace, Reece. Rest in peace, my boy Reece.
We'll have to have a special segment of
Rest in peace to Reece in the Middle East
for a visit. We'll have to whatever day he's here. We'll have to do a.
I just really miss Reece, guys. Like start crying.
I know.
Anyway,
We will.
that'd be funny as fuck. I really miss him. That'd be funny.
We'll pour things on our own feet just for his absence.
Crying and just
Yep.
pouring things on
Crying
our
and
feet.
Do you have any syrup?
Yeah.
I need the purple. Maple will do.
Amen.
Let me try that wine someday.
How many men?
So,
R.I.P. Pop.
you do more like hip hop and R&B type music, right? Like
Yeah,
kind
I actually just had someone hit me up randomly on a Snapchat. It was somebody was like, "You ever heard of Ichabod Veins?" And I was like, "No, actually, I never even heard of the dude." So like, he's actually kind of like low, I feel like I'm in the same realm as these people. I'm just not so further exposed. I've only been doing this for 1 year. You know what I mean? 1 year is not that long.
Absolutely.
So to have 10 videos out, 14 to be released, you know what I mean? Over collectively 200,000 views on Facebook, and like my YouTube's over reaching like 3,000, 3.5K, something like that. It's a relatively good pattern, like
Absolutely.
and climb. So back to what you're saying.
So, and really the only reason I said that is because as from when I got into underground hip hop myself, Suicide Boys had just been releasing like Paris, Memoirs of Gorilla. Those songs had just been coming out. So at that point, they were still touching as underground hip hop artists. When you reach out to like, if someone was to just be introduced to Suicide Boys today, a lot of their exposure that they have, like they wouldn't necessarily be fully considered underground hip hop artists, but that is where they originated.
they still you can't say they originated anywhere, because like you look at like grimy ass 3-6 Mafia beats, and like that's where they developed their style from there. Actually, I believe, you can't quote me on this, but I heard that, or you can quote me on this, but I've heard that they may be in a lawsuit because of certain stuff. That when they brought them to their studio, they let them get some beat packs and like whatever. They're in a lawsuit. But if you
3-6 and
3-6
Suicide Boys.
But yeah, the Suicide Boys.
Okay.
But if you listen to this, like Paris is fucking. They won't play that. Like I think it's that song. But there's a couple different songs. And when I put my shades on, I'm gonna say there's a couple different songs they won't even play no more, because how many millions of views they've gotten off YouTube's and shit. And how many times they've had to perform it. Well, for every million views on YouTube, that's 15K. Like, and those dudes have like the 50 million views
on some of their.
So I mean, that's 15K on 15K on 15K million times a minute.
Right.
It's crazy.
Absolutely, and that's
money.
And that's
That
where
is
like
money.
Cheers to money. Cheers to internet money. Internet money.
Oh, it's so great.
And not selling your butthole. Like,
cheers. To
You
that.
can. Yeah, you can. If you want to sell your butthole.
don't sell your butthole. I mean, you can sell your butthole just like with anything else, with alcohol and music. Be adult. Okay. Well, actually, funny story. I used to date a prostitute. Well, I wouldn't call her a prostitute. She was a high-end escort. She used to live around the corner from here. Pretty girl. She's in a video with Snoop Dogg now.
Actually, that's actually very interesting.
Yeah.
So the reason I was like, back to my other like point that I was talking about, where I was kind of like, not that your music itself with the sound of it is comparative to Suicide Boys, but the kind of
Context.
the demographic. Where like it's like there's some like it's very poetic, it's very dark. It has a lot of actual mind opening and like.
Well, if you want to talk about content, like I said, like the context of it, like I'm talking about the grimy shit. I mean, I've lived a grimy ass life. I'm not the most like polished guy. You know what I mean? So when it goes to context, it's like they only talk about like heroin addiction, popping like Roxy's, and like
personal experience type things.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they talk about being from
Grimy.
305, being from like
the Louisiana,
like,
sports, bro. And that shit down there is rough as fuck. I got some friends from there. You know what I mean? Blessed.
any section down there is they're tough. Yeah.
Yeah, you know
They
what I
get
mean?
down. They get down.
Act pussy, get fucked.
Yeah, they don't play games, and that's one of those things where it's like, you know, there's only certain people around, especially.
And that's the South, man. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I also like as being the kid. You know what I mean? I'm Kid Corduroy, man. A lot of people don't realize this shit. I go by Kid Corduroy. They're like, "How you come up with that?" I'm like, "Cause I'm a young ass dude." I'm like, you know, a sporty young lad. You know what I mean? But the corduroy part, that shit right there, I'm an old man fabric. You know what I mean? You feed me in your fucking grandpa's fucking closet. You know what I'm saying? It's like a staple of that dresser.
So
you know
it's
what I
like
mean?
your physical versus your mental.
Right, because
like,
I'm an older cat myself, but goddamn, I've been in every situation in every street possible. Like, I've lived down in fucking Florida for a little while. I've like done up in like Syracuse. I've done lived life around me. You know what I mean? I've done some Kansas City. I've done some Chicago. I got people out from Chicago, like of all walks in life. I got people out in Colorado. I got people out in Sacramento I used to fuck with and live with. Like, I used to tattoo for 3 years. But besides the music shit, man, I used to just travel. You know what I mean? Train spot that shit.
Bro, I have only people in North Carolina and Colorado. And one of those is my family.
No, and then if it goes down to it, man,
Well,
the internet,
That's
the
so
internet
cool.
has blown this shit up. Like, I feel blessed as
Ohio.
fuck.
I know you have homies. I met some of your homies
Cleveland,
from Ohio.
fucking shout outs to Cleveland and Dayton, yeah.
Shout outs to them.
You know what I mean? Shout outs to
My
everybody.
family also
Arkansas, shit.
Yeah.
Fort
Some in
Smith,
Ohio.
Fayetteville, like shit.
Some of the dance homies.
ATL, you know what I mean? I got my one home girl. She can identify any track ID. It's so fucking Sam Woo. What up, girl? But I mean, it's crazy. Like I was saying with this internet shit, I got friends all around the world that I haven't even met. People that I've talked to for years because of Facebook and MySpace and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I've always had people say like, "You're a character." You know what I mean? Like, you're a caricature. Fictional characters, but not reality.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like, you can sell that, and I not even try to like make a dollar, but that shit's profitable. You know what I mean? Or if you have something that's marketable, and that's what the kid grew up in. You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to. What Kid Corduroy is, I'm a young old man. I'm a young kid. I'm an old kid. You know what I mean? Old soul. Like,
Right. That's what happens when
I've been
you
fucking around.
run around
We got
like
some
that.
CD DJs in front of us right now, and like I'm like looking at, I'm like, oh shit. Y'all said, remember when I used to drink fucking fifths of fucking McCormick's vodka with the homies at the Polians and shit. We get drunk. I used to got some new marks. They had the 12 rotary spinner, bro. I was playing records. I was fucking spinning on some fucking new mark stuff. I got them at actually Mars Music up the street from where we're at right now on 84th in Omaha, Nebraska. Rest in peace to our Mars Music and Reece. You know what I mean? Not Maurice. Maurice. No, we need Maurice. You know what I mean? Rest in
We do
peace.
need more Reece. Yeah. He's
But
gone.
yeah. Don't. You're gonna make me cry. You're not crying. I'm crying.
I think we might both be crying.
On the inside or the out?
Both.
I'm
I'm
always
leaking
crying.
from all
Reece, if you hear this, you bring tears to our asses. Come home.
Yeah, come home. You're gonna make our asses cry, and do you want that? And even if you do, why?
Facts.
What is
So
your
come-
incentive?
Come home, boy. At some point. And also Drew, we miss you too.
Fucking actually, my middle name's Drew. Funny story, back when the day was, my sister had a crush on some kid and I was born. That's how I got my middle name. Austin Drew Nordman. Shouts to Drew from Oakland, Iowa. My sister had a crush on you, dude.
Amen.
Amen. Hey, man.
Yeah, hey man, amen. All of them work.
Heyman?
So,
My hymen.
So, in regard to what you've got going on, Kid Corduroy, is there something going on in the future? What are you doing right now, man?
Projected.
Projects ahead of us right now, I would say I got this EP. It's a 4-track EP with my boy Voyager Sounds.
Karma, correct?
Karma. The EP's called Karma. I was like pushing it a little bit, and I had some troubles with this. You might have seen my post.
Yep.
So what happened was, I'm working with CD Baby, and I had a little bit of trouble with them. And what happened was, it was like I uploaded everything. I actually have a couple releases coming up, hopefully in January 1st. Dark Pop Pastels. You know what I mean? That's what's coming up. But I had this other drop before then. It was called Karma. It's a 4-track EP with my boy Voyager Sounds. And they
Shout out
Amazing.
Voyager.
Sounds, Nikki the High,
Love him.
but AKA Voyager Sounds. I'll get to another story with him later on. We
wait.
put all the music up. It's a 4-track EP, and there you can actually check out some of the songs on YouTube right now. Hollywood and Punk Kid. are going to be on that, and also Sacrifice on December 1st. The music video will be out on that on YouTube. But also, what happened was, it was like I had a little tick, like on the release date. I went and was like excited, like a little kid on Christmas. I had a release date on Spotify, so and every other platform, and that's how CD Baby works, as well as DistroKid. Shout outs to CD Baby, but shout outs to DistroKid. I might be moving on to you.
You're the best.
But they're the best. But so I was like, fuck, so I got discouraged. I looked online, it wasn't dropped the next day. So I went over to my producer's house, tried to make a beat, try to make a beat, holla.
Shout out
Trev. But so what happened was, like, they said that I didn't upload the art, which Trevi let me fucking do it on my own. Like, let's be honest, and I might have fucked it up, but I don't think I did. So they said it was delayed on that. So it's like 3-4 weeks, and that was like 2 weeks ago. So look out for Karma, the EP, Spotify, Kid Corduroy. Look for me. You know what I mean? Voyager soon. Sounds. And shout outs to my boy Trev. Like on a low key, like bringing him up. He's helped me so much develop this sound lately, and if it wasn't for him and my boy Easy, I wouldn't be making music.
Before, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't be making music right now, because they both pushed me. Because I used to have an old little like project. It was called Nerd. You know what I mean? That's my nickname. Shout outs to me. But there's a side project. You know what I mean? Like that I used to do with a couple other people, like Stereo Trip and like everybody else. And I wasn't really the main focus. This is the first time that I've actually focused on me. The Nerd project was pretty good, but then I went to prison.
Shit happens, man.
Hey, cheers to prison.
Prisms. You know what I mean? Very colorful.
Yep.
But I think that happened.
You see the homie that came into the music video with us?
Yeah. That all happened because of some alleged bullshit. You know what I mean? And your boy was just in the sitch. So, you know what I mean? Take your bullet, you lie down. It was a really short bitty bit bite, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I ain't eating no spreads off of toes, but I don't know anybody that's done that. But, it's crazy. Like, lately I've just been pushing a lot of different music. Like, I've been, like supporting the people around me. Like, if you've heard of my, like, videographer, Hey Look Media. It's actually a really good friend of ours, Sozin, Daniel McDaniel. You know what I mean? Like,
great guy,
Danny. So like,
I want you on the podcast, also, Danny. If you're listening to this, come on the podcast. Yeah,
called out.
You reaching out?
But no, he also goes by Sozin. Like, Hey Look Media has done all my videography, and they've helped me so much. And when I mean they,
he's such a multifaceted artist.
Has helped me so much.
Such a multifaceted artist. I just wanted to point that out.
He's like a diamond in the rough, just not so.
There are so many great DJs in Omaha. I want to point that out first. But Sozin coming into the scene was one of my favorites. Not that I have many favorites, but one of my favorites. Immediately coming into the scene.
Formerly known as.
Since then, I've seen him like do so many different things where he was making music as Sozin and the EDM, and then he was doing his Hey Look Media. He was doing photography. He's doing videography.
Shout out to Voyager Sound.
He was doing graphic design for a while there. Like, I'm sure he's still working on all that stuff.
He's so good at what he does. You talking about his digital art?
Yeah, graphic design.
Graphic design art. But back to what I was saying, like, he's helped me so much with my vision, and what we've done is, like, been able to just known each other for over a decade, one, and then work together in such a fluid way. And I mean, we interact with my videos. It's all of him and me. Like, I do the thing that I do, and he knows how to edit it. I mean, maybe we have a couple, like, interactions. The only video that we've actually edited together in the same room is Sacrifice and Hollywood. You know what I mean? Those two videos.
Hollywood, that just came out.
Yeah, that just came out this September.
Kid Corduroy. Hollywood.
Yeah, check it out. It's a little bit of mix. It's a little bit more aggressive, more low aggressive style than what I usually do. But like they were saying, I bridge a little bit of R&B and a little bit of hip hop with the more of a aggressive, like, grimy style.
Yeah,
I would even say that you reach some of that really heavy, like, rock aspects where it's like, and even like just taste, like where it's just like a complimentary, like where some of this, like you did some like vocals where you do some screaming and some.
I used to listen to like bands like Walls of Jericho, Evergreen Terror, like. Yeah. I used to be in the hardcore scene. There's this place back in Omaha called the Ranch Bowl. I don't know if you know this. I'm that cat to be like, yo, the Ranch Bowl, right? I seen Cottonmouth Kings fucking play at the Ranch Bowl. They had a volleyball tournament going on. Yeah, no, we went bowling. And that was a real fucking place, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, shout outs to fucking Walmart. But Yeah, I mean, Omaha used to have a lot of different little niches, and like that was one of them. I've been to so many different hardcore shows there. So like when people hear like me rapping and doing like aggressive screams,
Yeah.
that's just so like second nature.
Well,
to me.
but for our scene itself and for the like say our just geography.
Immortal Malice, that was one of the bands I used to sing. in.
hell
Hell yeah.
With like, so I at least definitely can understand that, because that's like, I'd say about like half of or more of my musical influences are in the post-hardcore. Maybe not necessarily exactly hardcore, but like a Skylit Drive, Dance Gavin Dance, Attack, Asking Alexandria, A Day to Remember of Mice and Men, like so many
Parkway
of those.
Drive.
Yep, Parkway Drive, one of them.
Yeah.
Winter Solstice, fucking
Yep.
Black My Heart, fucking, you know what I mean?
Even
Like,
Black Veil Brides or Blood on the Dance Floor, I used to like in 2011.
I'll say Zach was a
Let me
little bit
just
more. I was a
ring-
scene. He said he was a little
ring-
bit more scene than you were.
It was literally like,
More
did
scene.
you have your guy liner?
Well, I knew how to do it. I was in
I'm
the
just-
makeup crew in high school,
No,
so
like,
yes.
And I also really got into
Yes.
the ska scene. Yeah, I feel it like, shout out to AFI. You know what I mean? Like, I was like very in tune to that. Like, you know, even the My Chem.
Yeah.
And when
I
that
love
Fall Out
My
Boy
Chem.
album, like, and it's like such good producing in that genre. And it's like, you can't deny it. You can't deny
Well,
good music.
Yeah.
The
My
weird-
Chemical
the crazy
Romance
thing
one of my
is there's-
favorites.
There's a lot of overlaps that I've seen. It's almost like a Venn diagram between post-hardcore music, EDM, like especially dubstep, and like certain rap.
Yeah, hip hop. There's
There's such
there's
a-
subgenres of hip hop because there's certain like genres of hip hop that do not lean
I would,
anywhere near
I would
any other.
totally agree. And
At least hardcore. Like, I mean, you
But
could
that's-
say
that's
Ghost
why I
Man.
pointed that out to the point where,
Ghostman
like,
is a great example. Like I said, if you ever heard of Ghostman and you haven't heard of Ichabod Baines, look up Ichabod like IKEBOD Veins. Ichabod Baines. That dude's hard. You know
And
what I
with-
mean? I actually
with-
just hit him up recently to do a collab. I want to know the cost of that shit. You know what I mean? I got a
Ichabod
passive
Baines.
aggressive. I got a passive aggressive fucking like holler at Riff Raff when I did the opening for the Cranberry Vampire tour before all this crazy
Almost died
Corona
there.
Crone.
Yep.
Yeah, for all that crazy Corona shit. And it was like $1,200 for a feature, and I'm like, okay, cool, but like that's not the genre that I'm trying to go for. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to go for that grimy or fucking get you in your gut. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or like nowadays, thanks to Sozen, like he's making this really good fucking like style of like hyperpop. It's so sexy.
sick.
It's so
It's sick.
smooth.
It's very unique. And
Bubblegum.
so,
If you guys haven't heard Bubblegum by Sozen, check that out on SoundCloud and on Spotify, I believe, as well.
every
on
all
platform.
platforms.
All of
all
his-
platforms.
yeah, he's doing great, and with that Venn diagram of like hardcore music, and there's like an aspect that also plays into
Oh, you
that
said that.
too.
And like all of my friends, like, you know, we all have that same kind of like background.
Yeah.
Like we all know what we're
Well,
talking
like-
about. That's it.
EDM artists, even like really big EDM artists like Murata or Sudden Death,
Solomon
and
King, all
Sullivan King, all of them have such roots in that genre,
Yeah.
and it's like
You know what a double bass drum is?
yeah,
You know what a breakdown
they
is?
all
Yeah,
it's
double kick. They have a double kick.
breakdown, and that like that is very like the same as an EDM drum.
Yeah, so
It reminds
understanding
me
of a drum
the
kit
EDM
itself.
scene. It's crazy they bring up EDM. The EDM scene right now literally reminds me when I was 14 years old, and like
Yeah,
even
so
what
it's-
they're wearing and the
Jump back to retro
the look.
EDM.
So when I was listening to Excision, the first time I ever listened to Excision, it was like on the Executioner stage.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
dude had
I
a
remember when
very
he dropped that
poppy.
album.
It was him and Getter at the time that I was listening to at that time.
Shout out to Getter.
Getter, you know what I'm
Keep doing
saying?
your thing,
Good. Tara Reid. And Tara Reid is actually a nice little like hip hop act, and that's Getter. So keep getting her.
As a side project, Getter. Shout out to Tara Reid.
Yeah, for sure.
Holler.
Kid Corduroy. Anyway, so so it's crazy about those kind of fucking acts. Like they had such a different approach back in the day. Their look now, their whole demographic look is totally different than what it was back in the day.
But it changes to the audience, right?
Right, exactly. So what had the demographic had back in the day, you used to go to Hot Topic and you'd see all these poppy, like really poppy, colorful shirts, like bubblegum, like pop slime art,
Like scene
scene
rock,
art,
like scene
rock and
yeah.
stuff. But they were like EDM artists. Like remember, like fucking shit, all that Euro trash shit was coming over from dubstep. You know what I mean? Like you'd have all these fucking like you wouldn't know who they were.
Like
Rusko.
I love Rusko though. But
I love
like,
Roscoe. He's
You know what I mean?
great.
Like, can I offer you- can I switch the conversation? Can I offer you a fry?
You just had that in your.
That's the fucking surprise, wasn't it? I will take a fry.
Fuck, I'll take a fry. Well, anyway, guys. I mean, yeah, it was a fun time in LA. And I met this chick actually at a festival in Ohio called Lost Lands. And it was fun, dude. It was like 4 a.m. I was with my boy Cree. Shout out to Cree. You know what I mean? TQ. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No face tats, but I got face tats. You know what I'm saying? But, no, we were out there. Me and my homeboy. It was like one of his first festivals ever. I was like, we're going to do it right. It was like 4 a.m. and like the last night of the festival, you know what I mean? They actually cut it short that night. We didn't get none of the backstage shit, but I showed him what the execution on stage and all that shit. We were talking about like all that pop shit with Gitter and like Excision earlier. And what happened was like we were just like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. like sitting there underneath this fucking tent. Sun's about to come up. I met this little chickie from like L.A. We were talking for a minute, you know what I mean? It was tight. And then I ended up fucking exchanging numbers. Me and Cree ended up driving back to the hotel. We ended up driving all the way back from Ohio to Omaha.
Yikes.
My homegirl that was dating the homeboy.
He's done that so many
The
times.
homegirl that was the dating the homeboy got into a fight all strung out in the back seat, bro. I had to end up leaving my homegirl in Des Moines, Iowa at a truck stop or a rest stop. I was like, shit, oh, girl, you gotta get the fuck out. And I'm taking the homeboy's car, and I'm like, yo, I'm leaving you both.
That's how
he came, he left his girl. Sorry, smacking cheeks. Oh, shit.
I mean, like, sometimes if your homie's fighting with a girl, like...
You gotta go.
Well, so, no,
You gotta mind your fucking business and go, bro.
Like, that's the thing is that, like...
You don't know what they're arguing about. They could be arguing out of
This
nowhere.
is the PC, in
All
my
of a
opinion,
sudden,
this is the
shit
PC way
happens.
to approach a situation like that. You got
Trust
a
me,
male,
I've dropped enough friends like that.
we got a male and a female fighting in the back of your car, right? It's 2020. You can't just, like, take sides. That's sexist. Either way. But
It's
if you
some
look...
kind of ism.
Yes, there's something wrong with it immediately. You look at both of them, the way you deal with this is you say, hey, if y'all can't figure this out, you both got to get the fuck out right now. And guess what? I bet you we'll figure it out within 2 minutes.
Not me. I'll yell at my best friend's wife and tell her to shut the fuck up.
Well, I mean, it depends.
Depends.
No, it's
And
situational.
that's
That's
what
situational. I was
Situ-
saying, like,
is that a
only-
word?
Yes. Situational?
Okay.
100%.
Is it in the
100%.
dictionary though?
Yes.
Situational.
Yes.
Yeah, situational.
Google it. It's in the Webster.
Situational.
It would mean like, a circumstance is situational in the sense that it
I didn't
depends
get that.
on a particular
Hold on,
situation.
It depends. Yeah,
I get it. Circumstantial sounds about right, you dumb fucks.
That's also No, circumstantial
They're
would be a
both
different
words.
meaning. But yeah, they're both words. Circumstantial would be
Irony. Oh god, there's stuff coming up. They're right. Okay. Relating to the dependent of a set of circumstances or state of affairs. Or relating to the location surrounding of the place.
It's not
Is
a
it that would
situation.
be-
Oh yeah, that sounds situational. Very situational, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is. And
Salute.
cheers
Between
to
two
that.
cheeks. Modelo's.
Yep.
Oh.
Modelo time.
Thank you.
So what we're gonna do is a very, very quick sponsored segment, and then we will go back to the drinking game of the night. So, thank you to Anchor, the podcast platform we always use. Thank you to Teespring for having the Boss Bus merch. Shout outs to Kid Corduroy for this amazing merch that we're both wearing right now.
With Kid Corduroy, is there anywhere we can get your merch online?
You can hit me up on my Facebook or my Instagram.
All right, well, check
like
out
right
Kid
now,
Corduroy's
I'm
Facebook.
about to low key, thanks to Voyager Sounds and Treadmill Beats. I'm about to be dropping my website here about in like January 1st, along with my up and coming second album, full length. It's called Dark Pop Pastels. Make sure you go check that out.
Yep.
Oh,
And-
I believe that you had another feature that or a collab that you were doing with another artist. I believe it was Zarkalor with Black Magic.
Oh yeah, we got the Downfall. There's this nice little like EDM 2010 type feel, you know.
Yeah, I think we were hanging out the other day and you
It's
gave
very
me a little,
high, you
gave
know,
me a
but
little peek of it.
That's not that hush hush. I also got some features coming up with like Zarkalor. I got some motherfucking features coming up with Jeff Bell from Days and Days, my homeboy. I got some fucking features coming up with Lipstick Lady Killer out of Kansas City. You know what I mean? Possibly with Lil Meaty out of St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? And then I also got another feature with a couple different artists. One out of Colorado, another one with Illinois. Shout out to my boy Josh. You know what I'm saying? Just a uphill battle from here. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, more and more content. I'm excited to see it, my friend.
That's gonna happen.
Amen.
We're here to hear, folks.
Also,
Hey man.
before we go back to the drinking game, also as always, shout out to Matsunami Corp. They sponsor us at every single podcast. The CEO is great. He's been on here before. And we also have a song coming out with Voyager Sounds. He produced it. It's Bus Boys Kiss and Tell. So it's the first of our collaborative.
I believe there's a pre-save out on all platforms already.
Yep. By this time, it will be out. So listen to it. It's out on October 9th.
Guys,
So, yeah.
Can I be part of that?
Yeah. It's a collaborative effort. It's a collective. So
Oh
we're
shit!
gonna
You
have
heard it
different
here
artists.
first, then.
Yep.
Gonna
We'll have a
be
bunch of different artists.
collaborating.
Major
Yeah.
news announcement.
Yep.
Oh shit! Like that just happened, really?
So we
bring it
heard
in here.
first, folks.
R.I.P. to Reece.
Bus Boys with Kid Corduroy.
Bus boys.
Yep. Amen. So now we will go ahead and switch to second favorite segment. First is Reese's Feet, the pouring of things on Reese's feet. The other segment that we love is King's Cup. So if you could, Patrick, the cards are already shuffled. They're right there.
And
So,
if you don't have it, you make it till you bake it, baby. And if you can't fake it, then you might as well make bacon.
And on that note, true prophetic words speaking from himself, Kid Corduroy.
Yeah,
And
fry
now-
that shit.
We will go ahead and start the drinking game. The drinking game of conversations and kings and cups. And as our guest, if you would like, go ahead.
Okay. Is this your card?
7. So that's heaven. So you have to raise your hand up to the sky. Last person has to drink.
Okay, I drink.
Patrick drinks.
That
So
was perfect. I don't know if you saw
after
that.
after you do this, you just put the card into the tab.
They didn't put their hand down. I won.
No, it well you
You already won.
yeah you already won. The last person to put their hand up is the loser.
I got you.
So put this in here.
And okay, then it's like pop the tab.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you pop the tab,
Yep.
you
See,
essentially. Is
I
the
grew up.
overall loser.
I'm Kid Corduroy is young at heart, but like I grew up with tabbed cola.
There you go. Well, now you're popping the tab on not cola.
All right, let's see.
There's
what we
this
get
cola.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna
Hey.
fuck my colon up.
here. It's mate, and I believe I picked the kid himself, Corduroy.
So every time he has to drink, you have to drink, and vice versa.
Okay.
So you I guess yeah, you do have to drink when you draw a mate.
Okay.
It's your first it's like a wedding kiss.
Ha! Psych. You want to hear a funny? He tried. Hey, you want? Yeah, see this? Because he just tried touching my nipple. Check this out. So you go nose, chest, nipple.
How you
Every
know?
time. Nose, chest, nipple.
I got
Every
side-
time.
I got long.
Nose,
same.
chest,
I
nipple.
got wide nipples.
These boys, stand still. Stop avoiding the pain. So you go nose, chest, nip,
You're still high.
nip.
High. You're high.
Oh, nip.
There you go.
Damn, these boys got a little chunk to them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, we got
My
all
nipple. Yeah,
Eating
listen,
good in the neighborhood. I call these boys Applebee's. Yeah.
Well, you know,
Amen.
I do have a little read around.
Now,
my,
when you say amen, do you mean like religiously, like amen, or
No.
like amen?
It's more like an overall.
oh,
it's a turn of phrase.
is it turn? Well, how do you turn a phrase?
By understanding the English language.
Oh, for sure.
It's
for
an-
chowder.
It's
You know what I mean? Have you ever had clam chowder?
I've had-
It's a loud clam that goes. Ah! Ah! I mean, if you have a screaming clam, you might as well run. Sure. So look to that.
Yeah.
He drinks. He who drinks does not shrinks. Amen.
The moral of the story is mate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and triple mate us. So I'm gonna also mate with Kid Corduroy. So now we all have to drink.
We're about
We're
to
gonna
get drunk.
intersplice.
We're about to
Yeah.
get drunk.
We're about to
boys.
cross some streams. We're about to cross some beams with the kid himself. So draw your card, sir. Ace, waterfall. So what happens is you drink. He can't stop drinking until you stop, and
You
I
drink,
can't stop
I
until
drink,
he
Zach
stops.
drinks. You
That's
get to
sexy time.
decide when I stop,
And then
and then
he
I get to
decides
decide
when
when
I
Zach stops.
stop. So.
Hold on.
Oh,
he's got a big
Oh,
drink.
he's gone. You just made Patrick
Pussy, there's
chug
one
it
behind
too
you.
early.
You're not my dad.
Yep, thank you.
I'm your dad.
God.
Once upon a time. This man called me
Dad.
daddy.
You have been calling him dad all night.
Well, it's
Yeah.
because you don't get
The second you said him, you were like, "What's up, Dad?" How's
Well, there was a time where I had a lot of children
And
without
we're his-
having to fuck a lot of women.
We're his children.
Yeah, it's like a Christ
I'll
consciousness.
explain the inside joke to you later, but he's my dad.
No, yeah, nitrous all day. I mean, righteousness all
I think
day.
that's
I'm a
what that
Christian
means.
man.
I think that's what that
I'm
means.
I'm a christening man. I'm not a Christian man. I'm a christening. It's like you take that bottle of wine to the
9
fucking
is rhymes. All right, my hip hop friends. 9 means that the first word that I say, everybody has to make a rhyme
I've never
after
played
the
this.
next person
Okay.
that follows
Like
up with
one word. A word.
One
that
word?
rhymes.
Okay.
I will pick the word, and then after me, Zach will
And
go.
we
and
can't
then,
And we can't forget it.
Yep. If you repeat,
We
then
can't
you
repeat.
lose.
You lose.
And then if you lose, then we all drink it.
Facts.
So,
Yep.
Max.
so for 9, I will do war.
Tor.
Well,
Nope.
Next.
Zach's next.
How the fuck's that work? How does it?
Circle. Clockwise.
Because we're going in the way that we're pulling
War.
the cards. Tor.
Lord.
Store.
Hey, yo, war, Lord, Tor, hey, war, Lord, Tor.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Riley.
Lord, Tor, Lord,
go
Lord,
let
Tor,
Anna
Kid Corduroy on the
Please.
motherfucking cast between two chicks, between two chicks, between two.
Alright. Okay,
War,
so my
Tor, war, Tor, Lord, floor.
You just gotta say something else.
What the fuck is it?
It's
That's one
you
thing
don't
else?
rhyme it with lore, tor, war, anything.
Lord.
And I think we drink.
Yep.
Cheers,
Fuck.
guys.
Yo.
What the fuck? What is some crazy shit? I had so many people I work with. I killed the gorilla, bitch. Where my money at? Oh, where my money at? A monster. I killed a gorilla. I'm a savage bitch. Where my money at? Oh, where my money at? Come up in the body, raining doom, and every roll, taking your roll. I'm up where the spirits go. Take a bad trip. Sounds like you're having a bad day. Sorry, it's all that bullshit that I could ever say. A monster. I killed a gorilla. I'm a savage bitch. Where my money at? Oh, where my money at? A monster, I killed a gorilla, a savage bitch. Where my money at? Oh, where my money? When the party red and gloom, sounded fearful. Taking earful, I'm up where the spirits go. Up where the spirits go. I'm up where the spirits go. Take a trip back, you having a bad day. Sorry, so insane, but I don't really need a monster, a killer, gorilla, a savage bitch. Where my money at? Oh, where my money at? A monster, a killer, gorilla, a savage.
Where my money at? Where my money at?
A monster, a killer, gorilla, a savage.
Where my money at?
Oh.
Where my money at?
And that's how that shit go. I kill a gorilla in that beast mode. I kill him in the middle. Kill him on that millimeter. Kill him on that cylinder. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? High fives all day.
Yo.
Ooh, buenas. Don't be sorry. Be careful.
Oh. What a perfect card.
Fudge.
That's a suicide king of hearts. You see how he kills himself? See it? Can't put up with none of that. Can't put up with none of that.
And on that note, I think the rule of this game is going to be anytime we accidentally, for whatever reason, interrupt one another,
Oh no.
they have to drink, which means we all have to drink. So,
Because of the pretext of the conversation.
yes,
is
because
gonna
we
get
had
bad.
a triple make.
Fuck!
This is gonna be really bad.
So, don't interrupt one another, and we can do this, guys. Cheers. You're a pool nerd.
Well, I'm gonna push back. Nothing gay about that. It's the 4 of diamonds.
4 is floor, you have to touch the ground. As last person to touch the ground, same as heaven, which I already did.
doesn't
Okay.
matter. We're all made it anyway, so we all drink. So
I'm new to the games. Sorry. Corduroy don't play no games. Click, click, click.
Yep, now he plays one game.
Yeah, just this
This
game.
is this game.
it was called King's Cup. So
No, I played spoons before. Small spoons invited. Big spoon invited.
9 is rhyme, hip hop boys. As the manager here,
Fuck.
I get to pick another word that I need to see if you guys can rhyme it.
Okay, let's try to do this fluidly.
I'm gonna try to pick the easier word for you guys since last time
War.
it took forever. So, let's see. It's because of what we're watching here. That's why I thought of that.
Let's do it.
All right, so. Let's see. Lab.
What was your word, Patrick?
What's up?
Lab.
Loud.
Like a laboratory.
Yeah? Check this out, you're gonna hate me.
You're gonna steal my word off jump. I already know what you're gonna say. I knew because I was gonna say it first.
Stupid fuck.
I was gonna say it first, so I made it easy for you. Bitch.
Tab.
Lab, tab, lab, like the dog.
Nope. You
Okay.
lose.
Oh, okay, Kurt.
Cheers.
Cheers. But cheers.
Wait, how do you
Hey,
lose? That's
just
different
like
than
in just like in the war of the
Laboratory.
hey,
He said
lab.
hey,
He
just
said
like in the
Labrador. That's
just
not
like in the
rhyme.
just like in the
You're
war of the Labrador. But cheers. Ricochet.
I didn't. Yeah. Okay. Cheers.
Yeah, I think that's.
But cheers, motherfuckers. Next
No.
word.
6, which is chicks. We don't have any of those right now, so I'm just gonna put that in here.
Yeah. This bitch.
If only you knew.
Nerd, you're a pull.
That sounds like everybody when I pull.
Get the fuck out.
It's a 5 clubby.
5 guys. 5 is guys, so we all drink.
Fuck. We would drink all drink anyway.
Yep. So we drink twice.
No, that's not what that means.
Yep.
What? You make up weird rules.
You make up weird rules. Smell this floricorm.
Floricorn.
Floricorn. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where you end up is
That's
on the
much
floor.
friendlier. Yeah, that's much.
Because that's where you
friendlier
is on the floor.
He just pilled. It's your go, Patrick.
Wait, he
Wait, are we supposed
Five.
to touch the floor or something?
No.
Sorry, I'm not good at drinking games.
3 is
Three
me,
is
which
me,
means
so
we all drink
anyway.
anyway.
So
Oh, that's awesome.
Cheers. Oh.
It's a transformer. You have to drink all that?
yeah, I
Is that how
sure
that works?
do. That's mine now.
Hold on.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
That was like a bone snapping. Something about
You shouldn't be that
just-
surprised. If you only
Ooh, that was
knew,
aesthetic
if
as
you
fuck.
only knew, Zachary.
What do you mean?
It's not.
Here.
I mean,
What do you
this
mean
is-
if I only knew? What
Here,
would
I'll
I
trade
know
you.
that would change that
I'll trade
opinion?
you. I'll trade you. You just opened that, right? Cheers.
Nothing would change my
Perfect.
opinion of that.
Come on,
sounding like
chug
a
it.
bone snap.
Well,
They're both holding the same truly and chugging separate. It's like a Venn diagram of love. Oh, he's dripping. Oh, he's. There's, oh my god. Oh.
Time! Next game.
Yeah.
fucking hate you, Dad.
Yeah.
That was tight.
That sounds accurate.
in all
like
all
a real
situations,
man,
I hate all my dads.
So,
Too real. Too real.
So, thank you all for joining us. We're now going to play a second round. I hope you enjoyed the first.
Are we gonna play a second round? Fucking hell.
The second round
Alright.
that we're going to play is a continuation of the first, and we hope you've been playing this whole time.
So
So,
if you haven't been playing, you're lame, bruh.
yeah, you heard it here first. You're lame, bruh. Yeah, not even a bruh, you were bruh.
How
so
many
you might
bruhs does it take to screw the light,
Where's your
bruh?
3-piece?
Nah, man, it's already stripped and lit,
Hippie set.
bruh. You know what else? How many hippies does it take to get me off my couch? None. Namaste, man.
Hey, you still got that song bowl? You got to teach me how to use that song bowl still.
The sound bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, the singing bowl.
Yeah.
Second round, everybody. What is this luck? Because it is the King's
What
Cup.
the fuck?
We're permanently mated.
You, me?
All of us.
All of us? Zach, why?
That's quiet enough. Yeah.
Okay, that's
I
me.
like this song.
This is Magilla. It's unreleased. It's gonna be on
Two-
my top
two is
10 of
you.
like. Huh?
2 is you, so that means you get to pick who drinks. But since we're all made it because of Zach's king, cheers, boys.
Yep. We all drink. You have to put your card in the.
Oh yeah, that was all me, baby. Manager shit.
So this song's called
love
Magilla. It's gonna be released on
That
my
might feel
up and coming album called Dark Pop Pastels.
Yep.
Dark Pop Pastels is all I like living with Dark Pop Pastel eyes. Like everyone nowadays don't want to do things to their own accord, and you're like Kid Corduroy, so out doing things to your like younger done self. Like I'm young, all that and like out of sellers and like really daddy like daddy's day like care.
And so
I will gambit the shit out you, Patrick. I will gambit like.
What do you mean gambit? What gambit?
Yeah.
Do you know what this is?
X-Men.
It's questions.
Oh.
So everything you say has to be a single phrase, a single clause question. For example, let Patrick and I start, you follow. Patrick, do you love this card?
I love
Zach, do you think this is my least favorite freaking card?
Nerd, do you like this card?
It depends on your perspective on this card. May I ask you, do you love this card, my friend?
Single clause
he
sentences.
didn't know that.
You did great, but
But there was a
the
sentence
first
in
part
between
of
there.
your-
There's a period.
Yeah.
There's a period.
The first thing of what you said.
I'm not a woman. I don't know about birds.
Yeah, cheers to that.
You can't be sexist if you don't have any isms. I have no organisms. I'm not even here. I'm a fabric of your imagination.
Amen.
Hey, how many men?
Jack, never have I ever. 3
Never.
cards up.
What is this?
Hey, I'm not done yet. Dad!
Guys.
Fuck off.
Sexy.
Don't be
Twitch your nose.
I'm
Chest,
gonna get you in your
nipple.
unisex shirt.
Your
Like, you better
unisex
stop. You better
shirt.
stop.
Your unisex shirt.
Nipples are all out just waiting for it.
No!
I fucking flopped.
He just
You're the
jacked
best.
you, dude.
He flopped. I
If you
flopped. I
patiently
flopped.
wait grasshoppers.
You taunted my nipples and then stole the vape from me right under my nose.
Like stealing candy from a baby.
You're welcome.
Literally, I feel so vulnerable. 7. We all drink.
It doesn't matter anyway.
Zach, you did this to us, you fucking mother.
I am a mother. Actually, I
This isn't Pogs. See, back in the day,
You said that isn't Pogs?
no, back in the day, he just had the whole half stack.
Pog champ. Bro.
Yeah, Pog.
Let me tell you about this.
He said not Pogs.
Not Pogs.
Literally.
So,
I don't
back in the
think he-
day,
I don't
That's
think
the
used
he
to
best
be
thing I've heard you
this
say
thing.
all
No,
day.
he-
I know. He didn't.
I have a Pog champ. You got any slammers? Well, listen here, kids. Back in the day, there used to be this gang called Pugs. You used to have your motherfucking Pugs face down. So you would slammer them, and they would go, and then you would have your motherfucking Pog back. Right now, my son over here, Patricia, just happened to have a motherfucking Pog flip. Boom! He had a 6 of diamonds and a 9 of club. Well, those are spades. Time out. He had the 6 of diamonds and the 9 of spades. And you know what happened to happen right there? That was a Pog match. That was a Pog challenge. Now me and Patricia over here. Thanks to Unisex over here. Rest in peace, Reece. Rest in peace, my boy. But anyway, you know what I mean? It's like,
That's you.
no, it's us. Ready? Second time tonight, game 2.
Cheers to that. And on that note,
On that note, I'm Kid Corduroy.
To Patrick.
Rest in peace to Reece.
Rest in peace, Reece.
R.I.P.
Bus
Reece.
Rush. Boss.
Check us out.
Dude.
thank you for the
Don't throw
podcast.
up.
Thank you for the podcast.